anything out of parenthood, that would be my number one thing. Had the left side of my vocal cord got paralyzed. Um,
Hello, everyone. You're listening to Baby Steps, sponsored by Oxford and Soho Baby, a podcast dedicated to exploring the personal and emotional journeys of parenting. I'm your host. My name is Medea. Today I have Daria, lifestyle content creator, mother of two. Daria, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Of course. So, we're going to start with something called the Fast Five, where I ask you five questions back to back and you answer with the first thing that comes to your head.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ready? All right. First one, biggest pregnancy craving.
Ooh, I'd say ice cream.
Ice cream. I have not heard that one. That's a really good one. I crave that every day anyway.
Yeah.
Which is worse? You run out of diapers or you run out of wipes?
Diapers.
Diapers. Okay, yeah, I get 50-50 on that. But
Yeah.
yeah, diapers, that would be really bad.
Oh yeah.
One word to describe labor and one word to describe parenthood.
Ooh, labor, I'd say painful. Parenthood, challenging.
Okay, yes. I think both those describe it very well. Favorite baby product you can't live without.
Sound machine.
Oh, like a white noise machine?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so
If
you think
I
those
if I
work?
could take any, yes, if I could take anything out of parenthood, that would be my number one thing to suggest to anybody that's starting out is get a sound machine. They work.
Okay. Do you use one for yourself as well?
I don't, but my two kids, they've used one since they were infants and they sleep with them all the time.
Oh, okay. I'm like, should I invest in one? Last question. Most unexpected joy of motherhood.
Mm, I'd say just watching them grow and watching their little personalities develop.
That's so cute. Yeah. And they're like little yous running around.
Yes.
That's so cute. On to the questions. What was the most surprising part of pregnancy or birth that no one warned you about?
I have to say for me, I actually had the left side of my vocal cord got paralyzed after having my first kid, and it's all hormonal. And I've never heard of that before in my life, but it happened to
Yeah.
me. My voice no longer sounds like it did before I had kids. I'd say
Really? So this
that's
was your
one of the biggest thing.
firstborn it happened?
After my first kid, yep.
And then after your second, did something like that happen again, or it was just your first?
No, it just got paralyzed. Actually had to have surgery to repair it. So it's repaired. I can talk normally now, but my voice does not sound the same at all. Just crazy.
Wow, I've never
Yeah,
heard of that.
me either.
Does it hurt to talk or it's fine?
No, it's fine. And just before the surgery, I was really out of breath, struggled talking. I still have issues talking in loud places, but that's probably more anxiety on my end than anything. So,
Okay,
yeah,
wow. I
yep.
guess it's good to know for people that that's a
Oh, yeah, it
possibility.
can happen. It's possible.
Yeah, wow. Can you describe the moment you realized you were in labor?
My situation with my two kids are a little bit different. I had high blood pressure and all kinds of other issues with both of my kids. I actually had them both, one at 35 weeks, and I believe the other one at 37. So for
Whoa.
me, one of them, I was at a hospital visit, and they were like, "Your blood pressure's too high. You've got to go upstairs." So I went up and tried to do the whole labor thing, and ended up having a C-section in the end after 24 hours of labor. And then the second one, I just had contractions for, I don't know, a whole day. And they lasted um, kind of like around a month long of just having sporadic contractions. And then the last time went to the hospital and was like, I'm just going to sit here all day until you guys take the baby out because I quit.
Whoa.
So I
So
just
did
sat
you
through
know?
contractions for a whole day.
Did you know for your first one that you were going to end up with a C-section, or you thought I'm going to push
It
this
was a
out?
Yeah, it was a planned C-section. Both of them were, but they were supposed to be on, they had dates that were planned for them. So I just didn't make it to my dates for both my kids.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. And they both
Wow.
spent a week in the NICU as well because they were early.
Oh, okay, both of them.
Yep.
Wow. And they're healthy now. They're good.
Oh yeah. Yes,
Okay.
they're
Thank
strong little
God.
people.
Okay. Thank God.
Yeah.
What were some of the most memorable moments during your pregnancy?
I'd say for my first kid, I got pregnant with him during or right before COVID happened. So that whole experience of um, being enclosed and not being able to go out and have that traditional experience of like having a baby shower, and just being around a lot of family and friends. I didn't get that experience, so I really took that time to just rest and kind of just be, I guess what they call nesting. So I did that really early, just
Yeah.
prep for the baby. And the second kid, of course, was different. I had her after COVID, so that whole experience was totally different. Having a toddler, being tired, and just trying to do the day-to-day activities. So they were both definitely different.
Yes, you kind of experienced the good and bad of both. Like
Yes,
being
yeah,
able to just rest, but you didn't have as much support. But then the second one,
yeah.
you had more support, but you're way more tired, have a lot more going
Oh yeah,
on.
yes, yep.
Um, Best of both worlds.
Yes, exactly. So I ended up having a baby shower finally with my second, so got to at least do that.
Very fun. What surprised you most about the postpartum period?
Um, I'd say just kind of being depressed a bit. I was
Hmm.
surprised that I would struggle so much with that. With my first kid, just like feeling like, I feel like I'm just a mom. Like, what kind of identity do I have outside of being just a mom?
Hmm.
So I definitely struggle with that a bit. Worked with a therapist, so I got some help with that. But just your identity and just grieving the old you, I would say is a big thing. Just remembering like, hey, like I see my friends at this stage, they're going out, they're doing X, Y, and Z, and yet I had a kid, and my life is just different from them. So I'd say just grieving.
Yeah, I hear that a
Yeah,
lot because your whole
yeah.
life completely changes.
Oh yeah.
So, but it's awesome that you went to a therapist about it. I'm sure that helped a
Yes.
lot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What's been your biggest, I have no idea what I'm doing moment so far?
I'd say potty training. My kids
Oh,
are both potty trained now.
okay.
But going through that process, especially with my oldest, my son, yeah, I cried and cried, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? I have no idea what I'm doing here. What things am I
Yeah.
supposed to be doing? I tried everything. It took 6 months to potty train my oldest. The second one, she was way easier. She was ready. But that I would probably say it was the hardest thing about being a parent was potty training. That was hard.
I haven't heard anything about potty training. What tips would you give people that are listening right now?
I'd say just go based off of your kid and how they're acting. Like you can try potty training and introduce it a little bit. Like, if they're still in diapers, have them sit on a potty every once in a while, see if they like it, see if they vibe with it. And then if they're like all for it and they like underwear and they like cool things like that, you can start with that. Just put like, the underwear over the diaper, have them go to the potty every once in a while, give them stickers, lots of treats and things like that. And then I'd say just
Oh,
if they're
okay.
feeling good, then actually go for it. Tell them, the diapers are going away completely, and we're gonna wear underwear now. And we start wearing underwear, I think, like for 3 days, and just have them, have accidents in them as much as they do, and just say, we had an accident, let's go to the potty. I'd say that works the best, but I'd say the pooping part is the most
Hmm.
difficult part with them just getting comfortable actually doing
Yeah.
it on the potty. I'd say that was the hardest part my first time around. So
Yeah. Okay, so
yeah,
rewards, like
yes.
talking and explaining everything as
Mm-hmm.
it's happening.
Yes, lots of stickers, lots of candy, all that.
Wow, okay. Yeah, that does not sound fun.
No, no, it's not. But once you get through it in the end, it's amazing. You have, a toddler who's capable of going to the bathroom and telling you that they can go. You guys can do whatever you want. You can go out and be out, and everybody feels good. No more diapers. It's amazing.
Yes.
Yes, but I definitely say be patient with that process. Don't rush it at all. If your kid's not ready, they're not ready.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
How has being a mother changed you?
Um, I'd say it's giving me more patience. I'm still working on
Hmm.
patience, but it's giving me a lot of patience. Um, and just working with them and understanding that they're little and they can't really communicate what they want sometimes. So just taking the time to listen to them and be there for them and let them know that you're there. You'll always come back. You're not going anywhere. So yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, it's easy to get frustrated with every part of
yes.
the process. There's so much to it, and they don't understand what you're
Hmm.
saying most of the time.
Yeah.
So,
It's like
yeah, it's
speaking
easy to
another
get
language,
frustrated.
basically.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Easy to get frustrated, but yeah, patience definitely comes in handy. Patience is key.
Yes. Hmm.
Did you receive any advice from friends, family, or healthcare providers that really stuck with you?
Yes. My biggest advice that I've ever received is when somebody's offering you help, you take it. So if you're,
Mm.
a newborn parent, and somebody's offering to babysit so you can get out and go on a date night, or you take a date for yourself, I'd say do it. Have no regrets. And I try to not, force or sorry, I try not to um, make myself feel bad for wanting to go do things as a new parent or just being a parent in general. Because at the end of the day, you have to take care of yourself. You got to pour into your cup. And if you're not doing that, then you can't, I don't think in my mind that you can be a good parent. Like you got to focus on yourself as well so you can come back and be the best mom that you can be.
Yeah, it's hard asking for help or
Hmm.
taking help, but
Yes.
it is a sign of like it's a good parent when you take
Hmm.
help because then you
Yes.
can parent your child better.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What's something you wish more people talked about when it comes to birth or motherhood?
Um, I'd say that your shoes aren't gonna fit anymore. That's a big one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't either. My foot got really wide during my pregnancy. So I had to go up a couple sizes in shoe size. So that was probably the hardest one.
And it stays that way, or is it just a period where it's bigger?
Um, my shoe size is up a bit from what it was, but I've lost a lot of weight since then, so my foot got narrow again, but it's still not the same size it was before I gave birth.
Oh my gosh, you have to get all new shoes.
Oh yeah, all new shoes, new clothes, everything.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yes.
final question. What advice would you give to other expectant mothers who are about to embark on this journey and listening right now?
I'd say embrace the time that you have while being pregnant. I'd say go on walks by yourself, go on a vacation by yourself. Just do as many things that you can alone with your spouse or whoever you're with, and really just take that time before your new life comes. Because once they are there, everything changes. You can still do some of the same things that you're doing before, obviously. I say just really hone into that time that you have, by yourself.
Yeah, it's important to have alone time because at some
Yes.
point you're going to have children running around and you're
Oh
going to be
yeah,
with
and it
them all the
doesn't stop.
time. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Of
That's
course. Thank you
all
for
we have
having
for
me.
today. Listeners, thank you for tuning in. You've been listening to Baby Steps, sponsored by Oxford and Soho Baby. Have a great rest of your day, everyone.
You've been listening to Baby Steps, sponsored by Oxford and Soho Baby. If you're in the market for a new crib, glider, dresser, or more, we'd love for you to check out our line of furniture. Head over to oxfordbabyandkids.com or sohobaby.com. All links are within the show notes. For more information as a listener, enter the code podcast10 for 10% off your total purchase, plus free shipping on all orders over $799. Thanks for listening and tune into our next episode. Bye for now, and remember, every step is a step towards progress. We hope today's story gives you the confidence and the assurance that every journey is different, but we do it together.